Oh,
Wagwan.
Hey,
What's up?
let's get it. Alright,
What are we getting? We're getting to the playoffs, baby. You look like you're in a dance, but not freestyle.
no, guys, I'm not gonna do that.
I'm gonna keep reminding him that he's not supposed to be doing the freestyle thing.
You know what? If I feel inspired and like I'm on one, I'm gonna do it. Like,
if he's on one, I just want the followers just pay attention to the lyrics and then just ask him in the comments if you get the chance. What do you
don't put me on blast like that, man. Come on, don't.
I know. I'm just challenging you to be a better freestyler.
You want me to do that right now?
Nah, don't do it right now. Don't do it right now.
All right, yo, let's get it. Yeah. We ain't gonna do that right now. We're just not gonna do that. Let's get into it. Welcome back to the Bryan Brothers
What's up,
podcast.
Y'all? What's up, y'all?
We in this.
What's up, fam? What's up, gang? What's up, peoples?
So we had some action yesterday. The playoffs are going on, as you guys know, and we're excited, man. We watched all the games,
It was
and
intense.
we ready to let you guys know what happened.
Still got some round ones going off, so Sunday fun day was definitely very big.
I hope you guys enjoyed your Sunday, man. You guys were grateful. Beginning of the week, we're extremely excited and we're grateful for things that are coming. And let's do this.
Let's get it. So, straight up,
Game 1.
first game that went down was the Celtics and Pacers.
Mm-hmm.
That was a low-scoring game.
Yep, it was.
But whenever you inspect a low-scoring game, inspect that it was intense for a reason. Inspect
Yes, sir.
that could have been a defensive game.
Mhm.
A lot of things, definitely. Very interesting. Do you have any stats going off? Because I know that when I was watching, it looked like Irvin had like those magic hands. Kyrie was
just
definitely doing some.
He was
things
doing
that
his
game.
thing in the first quarter. He was dancing. He was moving. He was getting his shot off.
Mhm.
You guys know Kyrie. He can basically get his shot off anywhere, anyhow. You know, just pull up jumpers into a crossover, right into a jumper. He can drive. He's efficient driving. You know, putting the ball off the glass into the net. And he was just facilitating early on in the game, just getting his team going. And they looked great in the beginning of the game.
Definitely looked good. On the other side of it, though, Wesley Matthews was definitely trying to get his guys going. First quarter had 8. He was getting inside and out. Definitely trying to keep the energy up with his team.
In the beginning.
Yeah, Wesley was definitely trying to push the envelope. So shout out to him trying to pick up the pace. Pacers definitely were trying to get things popping right away. So you can definitely tell the competitive edge was there for the beginning of the first game, trying to show who's more dominant.
For sure.
But yeah,
let's get into some stats. So Kyrie Irving played 34 minutes. He had 20 points. 5 rebounds, 7 assists, shot 6 for 17 from the field, and 2 for 5 in 3-point shooting, which is good from Kyrie. He gave you 20 points. The assists were there. He had 7, so that was good to see. The young rising superstar Jason Tatum played 34 minutes, 15 points, 3 rebounds, shot 6 for 11 from the field, and 3 for 3 in the 3-ball. Let's get it.
Definitely. Move on to the second quarter. Wasn't so much, but it was still competitive at a high edge. I seen Pacers were definitely trying to push the second quarter. A lot of inside game was going on. I just felt like it was like a very, very competitive defensive second half.
Yeah.
Efficiency.
Well, let's talking about efficiency. Boston Celtics, they shot 10 for 28 for 3-point shooting. They averaged 35% for the night.
Yeah.
And Indiana, not so good. They shot 6 for 27 from 3-point, 22%. So if Indiana's, if they're going to step up and they're going to, even have a chance, they got to get better at shooting the 3-ball. Just shooting 6 3-point shots for the night, that's not going to do it.
Definitely. For the night to say not the best, but I don't feel, just from my perspective, they have a lot of gunners.
I mean, yeah, they don't.
They do have guys.
Victor's not here.
Victor wasn't there, but you have Wesley. You have also Tyreek Evans, which is, I still feel he's a beast. He still puts in a lot of work. Definitely. Tyreek was still even getting his looks and stuff like that, trying to show off a bit during this game. Was definitely interested. So
he didn't even for 17 minutes. He had 8 points, 6 rebounds, shot 3 for 11 from the field, and only hit 1 3-pointer.
Defense was definitely working. But moving forward though, into the third quarter, I felt Al Horford was definitely working a lot. He was putting a lot of work. The Celtics took over the third quarter, man. They just OD'd. They OD'd. The bench was all looking good. Your boy. Go.
In the third quarter, as you said, they definitely took over. They outscored Indiana Pacers 26-8.
Indiana's gonna have a rough one, man. But yeah, Scary Tails looking good.
Corey Joe,
he was still looking good too.
You're Canadian, so
big ups to you, man.
Big ups to you, but we need more production. 8 points in the third quarter.
We're gonna need a little bit more efficient scoring, but he was doing it. He was doing the right things all over.
He's great at assisting the ball, facilitating the court, passing, getting guys involved. He's actually one of the best when it comes to doing that, leading his team in assists. But they need more. They actually really need Victor Oladipo. They need him.
It's true, but you know what though? It's good that it shows with a challenge like this how they're being tested to show what they can do. So honestly, even from coming this far and having your superstar knocked down, you're making it to the playoffs right now is a big step for them. So
yeah,
definitely. Hey, Pacers feel encouraged. But yeah, like we were saying, overall game, it was a 10-point differential. Didn't really go into the hundreds, but definitely was a very impactful game.
Yeah, defense. I guess just defense heavy.
Definitely.
Boston just managed to pull through. They kept pushing the ball. They kept.
Boston just took over after the third and just had that same energy going into the fourth.
Just kept pushing it in transition, getting open dunks, open layups, and just attacking. They knew that Indiana, they didn't have the firepower that they normally do.
Exactly.
Through Victor.
Exactly.
And they just took advantage. So that game ended off with Boston Celtics winning 84-74. Just pushing through and winning the game.
Caesar up 1-0 in the series. Going on to the next one, though, we had... Well, I enjoyed this game a lot.
This game was fire. For those who watched it, you guys know what's up. This is one of the ones that you had on your list that you were waiting.
I was waiting for this, and it stung me a bit because my boys from the Thunder, we couldn't get game one going down, but it's okay. Overall score, we'll give you the breakdown from that, but Blazers did actually pull through with a 104-99.
Shout out Lillard.
Lillard was playing out of his mind, man. That guy was banging trays off rip from the beginning. He was flaming.
Honestly, I gave him a new name for this game. His brothers on the Stephen Curry's brothers on the Blazers. You guys obviously know that. Seth Curry. Yeah. I think Lillard kind of stepped into the family. So this game, I called him Dave Curry because the way he was Dave Curry, that's what I called him for this game because if you guys seen where this man was shooting from, he had Curry range. He was doing that.
He was pulling from deep, but not even just
deep,
him.
Bro. Come on.
Cullum was going in. Seth was going in.
I think CJ was the X factor.
They were putting in a lot of work. They actually were shooting 11 for 25, actually bringing in 44% behind the arc. They were clicking on all cylinders. OKC on the other half though, 5 for 33, man. That was very
15% behind
very
the
very
line.
rough.
That just can't happen.
In general, to say this because I'm gonna fend for my dogs.
George, you're gonna ride for your squad.
Paul George was having a little bit of a rough one.
He did not show up.
He didn't show up the first 3 quarters. He was producing here and there when he had, but he was trying to honestly get that 3-point. He was pulling a lot.
Yeah, I mean,
it was rough. But even so, with that being said, I seen a lot of Westbrook and Steven Adams connection going on. So
yes, the pick and roll game was definitely
pick and roll was definitely precise. But man, when you have something when you have a guy like Lillard that's been pulling from anywhere. And
there's not much.
There was even times where I was when watching the game, I would see no one's getting up close on Lillard, and he's just all right,
yeah,
wham. Are you?
No,
yeah, you're not paying D. And I was just like, yo, come on, guys. Like, get on this guy.
Yo,
OKC.
This is the NBA, man. These guys do this for a living. And, like, we're in the playoffs right now. You gotta be pressing, man. You can't have them just being wide open, especially the guys can shoot from anywhere on the court.
Definitely,
you gotta press that.
Definitely. It was just honestly a lot of Westbrook trying to push it too. Shout out to my guy Brody. He was definitely trying to like get into the paint a lot. He was looking for other guys too, but it was honestly very challenging, especially when I was seeing when they were trying to get the ball to Steven Adams. Cantor was getting pretty aggressive. I seen a little bit of aggression going on over there. Cantor had a big game last night too.
Cantor actually was the player of the game.
Yeah, low key. Don't sleep on Ernest. Ernest is nice. Former OKC boy too. Man. He knows what he's doing. He knows how to get his points up. He's been training with Brinkley over the summer.
I was about to say that, yo.
So he's polished up.
He's putting in some work. So let's read his stats. For 34 minutes of action, he had 20 points, 18 rebounds, 2 assists. He shot 8 for 15 from the field. And he didn't hit any 3-pointers. He could shoot it, though, because, like we said, he's been working it with Brickley. Shout out Brickley, man. He joined Puma.
And holla at me, we can do some drills.
Yo, he's one of the guys. Yo, if you guys have follow C Brickley on Instagram, you guys will see basketball players during the summer. They do not take time off. Like, they literally just train.
They go to him. Even if you guys were watching, Lifetime Gym was like packed.
Black Ops basketball, Black Ops. Honestly, if they ask me like, yo, Bryan Brothers, do you guys want to come out and do?
Yes, don't even
drills?
say no more. Name the time.
Honestly,
and I'm there. We're there.
Don't even send us an email, Brickley. If you manage to watch this, some people that you're cool with, like, yo, take a look at these guys, and you're like, yo, they want to come to Black Ops. Like, don't even send us an email. Don't do it. Just comment and be like, yo, roll true. Like,
just
follow,
just say roll true.
Just follow.
Send a man a DM to
yo, I'll buy the tickets the next day.
Just tell us the time.
Yo, that's
all I need to. That's all we need to know.
Go in the comment section. First, subscribe. We got You gotta subscribe. Like, and then show some love, and then go in the comment section and just be like, yo, forward, pull up. We're there. Done.
Yo, I see you working on some guys, man.
Yeah.
Cole Anthony.
He's next up. Well, we're getting off tangent here, so let's read. Cantor's how
get back to the Cantor.
So 34 minutes of action. Like I said, 20 points, 18 rebounds. He had a double, and I think he was the player of the game.
Definitely was going in, even coming close to the game though. Like I was saying about Lillard, at one point, my boys were down by, well, at least I think it was like 4 or something like that. PG pulled up a big 3. We're down by 1 with 2:43 in the fourth quarter. And then once again,
right after, man,
as soon as you gave Lillard space to breathe,
you just can't. You just can't do that with Damian Lillard. You just can't.
It hurt.
Give him some space, because if you do, 3 balls going up.
It hurt. And then Cantor, once again, we were talking about, kind of hit the dagger, and then that just kind of ended the
with
game.
That little left hand layup just right off the glass,
we need a little bit more effort from my guys over at OKC. Any Oklahoma City fans that represent over there on the west side of that. Hey, don't worry, man. It's gonna be a good series.
Yeah, Paul George. Again, he did his thing. He was kind of quiet in the first half, I find. But then after he picked it up, so he played 43 minutes, 26 points, 10 rebounds. Shot 8 for 24 from the field, 4 for 15 beyond the 3-point line.
He was trying to let it go, but it's all good, man.
And Westbrook. Let's get into Westbrook. 38 minutes, 24 points, 10 rebounds, 10 assists. Mr. Triple.
Triple-double machine, let's get it.
Yeah, triple-double. He's going to give you the business, whether you like it or not.
Don't sleep on him.
8 for 17 from the field, and 0 for 4 in 3-point shooting.
Straight up. So, it's all right. No Blazers.
Got to push hard in
this game. It's all good. We got it. They got it. Gang. Next game that went down was actually, my opinion. First off, I'll give you the teams. Milwaukee and Detroit.
Oh, that game got ugly.
That game was pretty much one-sided from
that game got ugly, man.
Jump. You know what? It's gonna be overall because
Fear the deer?
it was pretty much a deer thing still.
Yeah,
Like,
fear-
all you
fear the
guys
deer.
that go hunting, stop doing it right now because you might get trampled over by a man like
Yeah,
Giannis
this.
over here.
Don't kill me.
Detroit tried to go hunting and they got trampled. So
Pistons.
off
You
the
guys gotta
rip,
get to work,
from
man.
what
You guys
I
got
noticed
crushed.
was man, they were man. Giannis,
You feel bad for them?
Yeah, I feel honestly bad. Blake wasn't playing. That was number one.
That too, but I
They
mean,
got trampled from the beginning. Like
Giannis just came out the gates, and this guy just started running, bro. Just like, yo, I don't care who you are, who you put up against me. Like, I'm getting to the basket, and it just looked like every time he went to the basket, it's like either I'm gonna dunk, you're gonna foul me, or I'm gonna get a layup and you're gonna foul me. But either way, I'm gonna score and get and one.
he had that spin off pat down, gave that one to Thon Maker right away with the lay.
Yeah.
Came in
With the lay.
Brooke Lopez was hitting the trays at the beginning. Middleton was all seeming like he wanted to jump in and have some fun.
Yep.
And it got really ugly right away. Getting down to 6 minutes and 48 seconds when I looked at the clock,
Yeah.
the score was 25-8. Like,
Yeah, okay, that was just like, we were watching like Detroit, like, yo, put up some points. Like, you guys need to start working this basketball. Like,
it literally took them halfway point almost from
Just
the
to
first
score-
quarter
yeah.
just to score 10 points.
Like,
that
bro,
was rough.
we were sitting and just watching like, are they gonna score? Because like Giannis is just
That
he's
was
just
rough.
crushing you guys right now. Like,
And when Giannis
Detroit
comes
fans,
in
yo,
and
support
he
your
starts
team.
drawing that double, or when man's try to get
yeah,
on
it's,
him,
it's a wrap.
he has other guys
He's
to kick.
kicking it out to
You
shooters.
got- they were lucky that Middleton wasn't even like lighting them up from three or doing anything.
Yeah,
otherwise, 'cause
like,
he
they
was
were
injured
lucky.
for a while, came back,
Yeah.
but Bledsoe picked up. Middleton, like we said, picked up.
Yo, Bledsoe's
even
strong, eh?
even
guy,
Brogdon didn't even play. That they used to call Bledsoe like young LeBron, little LeBron. Like that.
Sorry, I kind of threw you off
Big.
topic, but like, he's short, but bro, that man is strong,
That's
bro.
one of Kentucky's boys right there.
I think he can hit 4 plays.
Wildcats. Yo, if he can hit,
He can hit 4 plays.
I think
he can bench 4
he
plays.
looks like a 2-plate man still, like a 3-plate man. If anything,
Okay, yeah, man. I
because he
think
still
he
needs
can
to
hit.
be agile. But if
Yeah, I think he could probably hit like maybe 3 plates. He could probably get like 5 reps.
yeah, he'll hit a few out with that.
Yeah,
but
he's like Larry, bro. No, okay, not like Larry.
Oh, that's
I'm
a
tripping,
different
I'm
conversation.
tripping, I'm tripping,
Maybe we
I'm
get
tripping.
into that, like another segment talking about like
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
bodybuilding.
Yeah, we can do
Larry,
that.
but yeah, man. He was definitely clicking. It just got really ugly the whole game.
That got nasty.
Andre Drummond, to me, he got shut down. Like, he was getting
Yeah,
his
he was
rebounds.
frustrated
He was
too.
trying to put up things, but it just wasn't clicking for him.
Yeah.
Reggie too. Detroit just looked like they just got like their identity taken from. Like,
They definitely
They
did.
got sunned.
Oh, yeah.
Really hard.
And 3-point shooting, Milwaukee had 15 3-pointers. They shot 34%. Detroit only had 8 3-pointers shot for the game.
Like, it does matter, like, that you're trying to hit your trades because the zone defense and everything comes into play, but just in a cylinder as a whole, they were getting shut. But there's one guy, though, that I was paying attention to
Who?
that actually looked pretty good, and that was Luke Kennard, man, from Detroit.
Kennard was going hard, man.
He was lighting him up, man. His form
yeah.
looked nice. He's a shooter. He definitely knows how to click.
It looks like he had like a shift in his mind that, you know what, we're down right now, nobody can get it going.
He was fighting.
And yeah, he just took it into his own hands to just start, putting up shots.
He was fighting, man.
He played 28 minutes, 21 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, shot 8 for 14 from the field, and he was 4 of 5 in 3-point shooting. So he definitely took it upon himself to get the team going. The rest of the team, they just struggled, man.
They got shut down, man.
Andre Drummond, he just looked lost. And at a point, he was just getting so frustrated with Giannis that Giannis went up for a layup, and Andre Drummond just shoved him, and Giannis went flying. But, it was... I don't know if you could say it was good sportsmanship because he stretched out his hand and he went to go pick Giannis up. But it's like, you pushed him to begin with.
Honestly,
So I think it was just
It was
out of frustration.
It was a little bit of a frustration.
It's out of frustration.
They got spanked
I
from
get it.
early, but you know what, Dwayne Casey and the rest of the guys, I hope you're watching film because you guys are gonna have a pretty tough game on your hands, man.
They only had 3 people in double digits last night.
It's rough. Blake did not play. Blake is an extra body that can help them.
Yeah.
But you know what, though? Even with that being said, Mike,
What are you gonna
coach
do?
over there from the Bucks is definitely you're playing like the man with your pieces and your players. You're doing the right thing. Bucks are clicking
He's
on
doing
all
work,
cylinders.
man. The Bucks had 7 people in double digits last night.
Pacers, you guys are gonna have some homework to do.
Yeah.
Hey,
Let's
make
get-
it an interesting one.
Let's give some stats. So Giannis played 23 minutes, had 24 points, 17 rebounds, shot 9 for 17 from the field, and he hit 1 3-pointer. That's good from Milwaukee fans. I know you guys like that. He shot a couple shots, but I think that was only because they were slapping Detroit. So he's like, you know what?
Yeah.
You guys are going to leave me open? Yo, let me just line this up right quick and just... And then he hit one. So
Giannis and the rest of the squad didn't even play fourth quarter. That's how rough it was. Though.
Detroit
Detroit
Casey.
for the first game, it's it's gonna be a rough hill to go over mentally and everything else, but just fight. That's all I can say for you
They
guys.
didn't
Yeah.
even. Tony Snell didn't even play, and that guy could shoot, man.
Just fight. Just fight.
Just fight. Yeah. At the end of the day, just fight. Moving on. So that game, Milwaukee won 121 and beat Detroit Pistons 80 that had 86 points.
Definitely. The last game for the night that
Let's get into
seemed
it.
like it went down was honestly very intense. There was a man that likes to dance.
What's his name?
His name is James Harden. James Harden, aka the bearded one. That guy,
Bearded man.
he was playing like a G on the court.
Oh, yeah.
Starting off even from the first quarter, just on Utah's behalf, Rubio was definitely playing off rip. He was trying to get a lot of attacking and passing going on.
He emerged as a scorer, eh? Like, Rubio's not just a passer anymore. That man can score the ball.
Rubio grew up, but honestly, not even that, man. They put him on the right team with the right system. That Utah works for him. He looks a lot more polished. But he was trying to get it off right away with his guys, trying to get them to surge. But midway within the first, the James Harden show just actually began. Like, he just woke up. And, man, he was just getting into it, like, right away. James Harden is honestly, like, unguardable at this moment in the peak of his career.
Yep.
Don't be surprised if he gets MVP either.
I think he's gonna get it. Kudos to Giannis for doing his thing, but James Harden is just a different type of animal.
He definitely is.
You can't. It's hard. It's hard to contain him. Like,
he really is.
Okay, I gotta stop us for a second. Kobe, we need you to write a book how to guard James Harden, because there's not one person in the league that can do that. So we need you to write a book how to guard James Harden.
See, I understand that you want to ask Kobe for this one, but Kobe is a good defender, but he said there was a lot of other guys that gave him a problem. Maybe.
True.
Like, for example, when Kobe was at his peak and still was always the greatest, a man like Shane Battier had to write a book.
He had to read a book that was like this thick.
Triangle
How to
offense and
stop
stuff.
Kobe, yeah.
So maybe this is the right time for a man like Patrick Beverly to write a book.
I don't know.
I don't think Patrick can stop it, but you know what I'm trying to say is basically
somebody else's
there was a defender that was in his prime that was shutting out a lot of people, so he might want to give his opinion. This seems like you might want to speak to Patrick about this, because you know what? Even speaking about that, Patrick was trying to tell man like Bossman 99,
shut up,
Jay Crowder. He was trying to show James Crowder on how to D him up because the little hands up for the three.
There's not much that you could do to stop.
That did not.
Okay,
didn't work.
Guys, ladies, if you had to stop James Harden, what is something that you would do? Go down in the comment section and let us know. How would you stop James Harden? Is it possible? Because
is it possible?
We've seen I think PJ Tucker could probably do it. But here's the thing. We've seen so many people that have tried to D him up that they don't even want to put a body on him, because if they put a body on him, it's going to turn into a foul.
Definitely.
If he shoots a jump shot, people try to close out, he lands in your feet, it's a foul.
Definitely.
So I think he's almost unguardable. Like unguardable.
Yeah.
You just can't guard him.
So yeah.
But,
even with that being said, first quarter, it was a surge for the guys. But second quarter, honestly, Houston came alive. CP3 was on attack mode. He was definitely getting to it, driving, hitting the twos, mid-range like he was doing, swinging out the ball. James Harden was drawing in a lot of people trying to double him. And when they did, he kicked that out to PJ Tucker. PJ was definitely lighting up the threes from baseline. I seen a lot that was honestly like unstoppable. Like that guy,
he shot 3 for 7 from the 3 points.
He was definitely clicking. Capella was also there on the pick and rolls, getting him inside, feeding the paint. Yeah. The next like type of Clint Capella guy that was doing that too was Kenneth Fareed. He was definitely there too. They picked a wise guy to join the squad. That was honestly just causing
havoc, man.
Utah a lot of problems. Donovan was trying to do his thing too. Rudy Gobert was trying to, but it was just honesty on. It was, you couldn't stop. You couldn't stop the threes. You couldn't stop the gameplay.
There's not much that you can do.
Inside game was crazy. James Harden was just drawing the doubles. Chris Paul was doing the same thing too. They were just looking for their guys and attacking themselves. Anytime you see guys that are like super unselfish, especially because they know like everything's falling for them, it's too hard to stop. That duo right there is just too hard to stop right now.
It really is.
It looked honestly impossible.
So if you look at 3-point shooting for both teams, Houston Rockets shot 15 for 41, they're 36%, and Utah Jazz shot 7 for 27. 25%.
I feel also too, from just giving a little bit of stats, what really shut it down was points off of turnovers. Rockets had 24 points off of turnovers, Utah 11, and then even going into it too, the biggest lead that Utah had was only 4 points. Houston had a lead as big as 32. Yeah, it just showed right off the bat. Houston, we have a problem. Yeah, we have a problem. Utah, definitely going to have to figure it out, because you talked about the 3-point. The difference was 37%, like you were talking about, shooting on a whole from Houston, down to 26 from Utah. The 3-point, don't try to compete with those guys when it comes out, unless you're Warriors.
They live and they die by it, so they're willing to die. But for your system, whatever team that's going up against them, just stick to what you do.
Stick with what you know and just go from there.
Just be lethal in that way. Because
it's going to be a rough night if you try.
Yep. James Harden had played 33 minutes, 29 points, 8 rebounds, 10 assists, shot 11 for 26 from the field, 4 for 10 in 3-point shooting. Chris Paul, 32 minutes, 14 points, 3 rebounds, 7 assists, shot 7 for 12 from the field. Didn't get any 3-point shots. He didn't make any. But that's okay. He still facilitated the court. And you guys know him. He can shoot the 3 at will when he needs to. This game he didn't make any, but he was going inside. He was making his mid-range shots. Yeah. And he has his occasional, layups that he'll get in, Euro step or whatever he does to get those points.
Definitely.
So, as we said, Houston Rockets, they take game 1, 122. Utah Jazz, 90.
Definitely.
So that was it for the night, guys. It was really exciting. We enjoyed watching the games.
Definitely.
I hope you guys did. And if you didn't catch them, we covered them for you to keep you guys updated. So we'll be back. Raptors are playing shortly. And
Tuesday, the game coming up.
We're ready for that. So you guys get ready, man. And the 6th, shout out you guys. Shout out everybody that was at Jurassic Park supporting our team.
Love.
Yeah, man. Anyways, this is another episode of the Bryan Brothers.
TBB.
Hey, man, we here. We appreciate you guys. Keep following. Subscribe. Do us a huge favor, man. If you watch this, you gained any value, you like what we're doing, we appreciate it, man.
Definitely. Honestly,
subscribe.
We just honestly are very grateful that
we have this opportunity.
We have an opportunity to be doing things like this, and a lot of love from you guys too, from just even watching and viewing. Honestly, I feel very grateful and appreciative. So
yeah, man. Anyways, we out of here. Thanks for watching. All the best.
Peace.
Yeah.
Love is love.